Well, glory. Good morning, everybody. This is Lady G with my morning glory walk. So I thought this morning while I do my morning glory walk, we'll do a little talk this morning. Now, during this COVID-19, a lot of things is going on. People is changing, people losing their minds, so it would seem. A lot of things are happening, some sadness, some heartbreaks. Some people are losing family members, loved ones, and friends, and it's really sad. But I wanted to say this morning that I'm learning a lot during this season. And I have a pastor. He always says something that really resonated with me, and it's really resonating strong during this time of pandemic. And he said, if you bump the cup, what's in it is going to come out. And when I first heard it, it was kind of comical to me. But as life goes on and I experience different things, I realize that is so true. If you bump the cup, what's in it will come out. During this COVID-19 pandemic, however you want to say it, I'm learning that people are something else. And I also learned that you meet people twice in their lifetime. Now, what are you saying, Lady G? What I'm saying is this. When you meet a person, the first time you meet them, you meet their first impression, or you meet their representative, because they're always going to meet you with their best side facing forward. But during the course of that relationship, during the course of that friendship, during the course of whatever time that y'all have together, you're going to meet them again. Now, some people, you meet them twice and you meet the same person. Who you meet from the beginning is the same person all the time. But then there are some people that you meet on the front end, they're not the same on the back end. Some people, once their cup is bumped, however the cup be bumped, the true them comes out. What am I trying to say? You may have had a friend girl, you may have had a boyfriend or girlfriend. I hope you didn't, but if you did, you might have been in any type of relationship or friendship. And something happened, and it may not have been your fault. And that person took it out on you. They start treating you mean. They start avoiding you, not talking to you, turning other people against you, lying on you, just doing all kind of stuff. Well, what happened was that cup was bumped. And what was really in them finally spilled out. Because if you put tea in a cup and you bump it, milk is not going to spew out. If you put milk in a cup and you bump it, ice cream is not going to come out. What in the cup, it will come out. So when you bump people, be careful, because what's in them is going to come out. So during this time when everybody's staying at home and everybody is frustrated, disillusioned, and hard to get along with, and you go to the store, don't go bumping on people, because you don't know what's in that cup. You don't know what's really ready to come out of that cup. So be careful how you bump people. And I also want to encourage those of you, don't be so upset when what comes out of the cup is not what you expected to be in the cup. Because people have a way of fooling you to get what they want. They have a way of covering up, putting on masks, playing with your emotions, playing on your mind, and playing on your sensitivity. So don't be so upset when you bump that cup and evilness comes out. You bump that cup, jealousy comes out. You bump that cup, envious come out. You bump that cup, hatred come out. I'm telling you, if you bump the cup, what's in it will spill out. I'm going to give you a little story on my walk today, and I thought about the three Hebrew boys. They were down there, and Nebuchadnezzar said, when the sound of all the trumpet, when you hear the sound of the music, I want you to bow down and worship me. And the three Hebrew boys said, no, we ain't about to do that. We're not finna do that. As long as the three Hebrew boys was doing what the king wanted them to do, saying what he wanted them to say, acting the way he wanted them to act, he was all right. But the three Hebrew boys bumped his cup, because when all the music started to play and the golden image was erected and they played all their little instruments, everybody bowed except the three Hebrew boys. Well, wrath came out of that cup. Anger came out of that cup. Probably a little bit of embarrassment came out of that cup, because he couldn't believe that somebody would have the audacity not to bow down at my golden image. So he had heated that fiery furnace up. He had that thing so hot, y'all. I'm telling you, the devil could have had a barbecue on the outside of the doors of it. But he threw them in there. But the people, the men that bound them up and threw them in there, they were burnt up. So here go the three Hebrew boys walking around in the fiery furnace. Because before they went into the furnace, they said they made a declaration. If my God don't deliver us, we know that he is able. So they got thrown in the fire. And you know, you always got some looky-loos. Somebody always looking to see what's going on, see what's going to happen. So they were looking in there and they said, wait a minute. Did we put 3 in there? Did not we cast 3? Hold up. It looked like 4 of them in there. And the 4th one looked like the Son of God. I'm telling you, God showed up in the fire. And he'll show up. He's going to show up in this situation. But when King Nebuchadnezzar, when his cup was bumped, his wrath came out. So be careful how you bump people. God delivered them out of the fire, and I believe he will deliver us out of this. We just have to hold on, be patient, and trust him. That's what I got to say this morning in my morning glory walk. Hold on, be patient, trust him, and don't you go bumping nobody's cup, because you never know what's going to come out. Don't be surprised when you bump your best friend's cup and they start hating you, lying on you, talking about you, getting other people to be against you, to talk with them against you. Don't be surprised. Don't be dismayed. What you do is you keep loving them. You keep being you. Don't you change. The 3 Hebrew boys didn't change for the situation. The situation changed for them. So don't go bumping nobody's cup. And if you accidentally bump somebody's cup, get it right as soon as you can. But sometimes you can't help it. People cups get bumped because they ain't real no way. They don't really like you. They just tolerate you, seeing what they can get out of you. And then when they figure out that you ain't going along with the game, or something happens that's not to their benefit or to their favor, then they'll turn against you because the cup has been bumped. Sometimes envy, jealousy, all kind of stuff spills out. So I just want to encourage you during this time that we're going through, be patient, be prayerful, and be strong in the Lord. And if somebody else's cup get bumped and some things spill out that you wasn't expecting, hold yourself together. Keep on keeping on. And don't you give up. Now, don't you go around purposely bumping people's cups. But if their cups get bumped, just remember, what's in them will spill out. All right, y'all, this is Lady G on my Morning Glory Walk. And I'm going to end this one by saying, glory. Later, y'all.